You know why, so because no, but in the past,
Open in
listen, in the past you
2001,
gather everything.
it
I
lies on
wouldn't
the
do that.
same
That's why
site and retains
when
the
you,
name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
that, Nicole, you bought a one-time two-pair.
Kicking
Yes, you
off, here's
did. One
Will
time you sat there
Lutz.
and bought a two-pair.
And here
You
we go
shouldn't
at
have.
Mile
I even
High.
told you to get a one. But see, you started her with doing
This will
this,
be a
so in her
touch
mind
miss,
she's
so we're
thinking,
going to
"Mine
need
will
our
be
first
relevant
snap to
anyway."
see the first action of this game.
When you talk, that's why you got to tell her. You do so you do it, don't you don't.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Spears trying this straight ahead. He loses the football. And the Broncos corral it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Track at 60. Here we go.
Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap, because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Young throwing here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Now we'll give to Spears, coming left. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. That carry gets him 8, and there's another 8 to go now on 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Broncos get set to take over. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, set.
Play action with Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos stretch their early lead to 9. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos go up 10-zip here in the first. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Reload.
Spears running behind center. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger. 3. Set the lead. Let go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking slant route, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. That's completed out to the right. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Paulson Adebo. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Young working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They're set up at the 35 now. Young on 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On the handoff. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Broncos corral it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Nix off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 21 at the 16-yard line.
Ready up! Mustang 19! Let's go! Ready?
Trying again following the sack. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Mims with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Let's go now!
Working inside the red zone. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Saints nothing.
We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it on 2nd and short. They give up the middle to Ford. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Young to throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the pistol, it's Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Less than a yard needed here on fourth. You're going for it, Young. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Nix with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 Bobcat, 60. Ready?
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Go. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready?
They'll throw again. Nix. He sends this one to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, check that, 3, 3. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Let's go now. Check up.
Here's Young to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They run once more with Spears. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Well, right side hauled in by Komet. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready. Get up.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos in possession.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Go, Chap. Go, Chap. Ready.
Running left with Pacheco. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Play action with Nix. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
From the 31. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Denver! Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. That'll be complete to Ford. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Olave with the catch. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, set. Go.
Young working from the gun. Means on the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
3. 70 ring.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Completed here to Komet. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. We have a timeout here, 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Nice spot here for the offense, it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Check, go.
Defense shows blitz, Young. Fits it through the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Check, bobcat, check, bobcat.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
18 back, 18 back, 69, 69.
Rush coming for Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Joseph now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick's off the play action. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He's back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. He puts some power on a deep one. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the 38. He's on the move. This finds Franklin. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Into the red zone. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one hits for 30. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They'll throw again. Nix made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Nix. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Track 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making a close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. So the officials wanted the review, gave it a second look, and will keep their initial ruling. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Young working from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's P.J. Luck. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Set. Ready.
Right back to Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set. Ready.
It's Pacheco again. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Ryan. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Means on the catch. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Komet brings it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Here's 2nd and 2. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is real.
And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
Saints 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, Reed. Let's go. Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go check. Go check. Come on.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hurt. Set.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.